Hi, I'm Susan, and this is my very awkward intro. I am in my pajamas, and I am comfy, and I am cozy, and I am relaxed. Which is what some people, the person I'm going to be talking about today, should take a page out of my book about. Shannon from Creepshowart. Where do we start? I don't need to eye roll anymore. I'm not watching one of her videos. Okay, Shannon, my friend, you need to calm down, honey. You need to calm down. I don't know if your whole vibe is being the most angry, patronizing person on YouTube, but it's uncomfortable to watch. Okay? I know you want to be edgy, and I know that you're a fully formed adult human being and you want to talk about things when you're big mad. It's almost like I can do a script for your video. It's like I can go on a tangent and yell and scream and slightly patronize your audience by saying, just so you know, they're stupid. There's all this ridiculous nonsense. It's like, I think you have valid points. I think you're a great artist. I think your videos where you speak about homelessness and, your struggles and things that you have been through, I appreciate them. Like, fucking 75 thumbs up. Like, I love that content. But when we get to how you are using your voice now, it's uncomfortable. It's cringeworthy. Because you're yelling at everybody, and you're trying to have an intellectual conversation or an intellectual point by using humor in a way that's just, you're missing the mark, unless your audience are a bunch of 15-year-olds that have just had their first cigarette ever. You know what I mean? Like, or your catchy little things you say, like, it just makes no sense. In the way that, it sounds like you're trying to be too edgy. Like, calm down, Charlie Brown. Like, we get it. You're edgy, you're out there, you're this, you're that, you're self-deprecating humor. First of all, I ain't out here talking about your self-deprecating humor, because that is my vibe, girlfriend. I am so self-deprecating. I love that shit. Like, I love to roast myself. I could make a whole 45-minute video on the roast of Bambi. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's fine. But when you do it in the way you do it, I think sometimes it comes across like too much. Calm down. Like, calm down. And sometimes, a lot of the time, your videos are just so personal towards people. Like, why are you big mad? Why are you big mad at, everybody? Like, why are you so mad? It's almost like we're getting Twitter in a YouTube video. Like, stop. And also, like, the Hopelesspeaches situation. God, I wish that shit would rest now. Like, just stop. And go watch Just Stop's video on it. You did well, sir. You did well. Like, you just keep going. And the fact that you want to be a rant channel and be angry and, like, frustrated at the world. Okay, cool. But don't try and be a commentary video and state facts and say that, drag queens from RuPaul's Drag Race released all these nudes and did all these things when they didn't. Jaclyn Hill's father is a cult leader. No, he's not. Where's your proof? And what has that got to do with Jacqueline Hill? Let's get mad about hairy lipsticks. Let's not get big mad about her dad having religious group, church, whatever you want to call it, and calling Hopelesspeaches racist, and then every one of your titles is worst ever, creepiest ever. Pinterest isn't a personality trait. And your personality trait is what exactly? Being the edgy Karen of YouTube? To claim to fame, as you do. But I just think you need to calm down. Like, are you okay? Are you okay? Because I want to be there for you. I want to be there for you. DM me. I don't use social media, but DM me. Message me. Email me. Fucking send a pigeon, babe. Like, just something. Like, you just... And the fact that we've gone from the start of your commentary journey that came across more like Ready to Glare. Love Ready to Glare. My Italian sister. I love her. I adore her. And I think that she's kept it even throughout. And I think you got a bit of fame. You got a bit of attention. You got a bit of whatever. And now YouTube has become your therapist. Not in the way that you're spilling your guts about your personal life. I would love that. Give me that all day, every day. But you're reading an article or you're watching a TikTok or something, and then you're just screaming at everybody. Stop screaming. It's giving me a headache. Calm down. Stop being so emotional. And if you want to be emotional, put some sort of disclaimer in your videos that states these are not facts. Because you present them as facts. You're so big mad about things that you're saying it's a fact. The Hopelesspeaches situation. Again, I'm rambling. This is my channel. I ramble. It's BAMBI'S rambles. But the Hopelesspeaches situation, hang on a second. She does have things that you can critique her for and you can say X, Y, and Z about. But let's not forget why this really happened, why this really started. She upset you as being your friend. She was a bitch to you as a friend. And then you went on this massive crusade to destroy the girl's life. Or you say that you're constantly getting death threats and you're constantly getting all these things and all these things are happening to you and all this sort of stuff. Is that why you're mad? Show us proof that you're getting death threats. Show us proof that all these things are occurring. And then we might understand why you're big mad. And you see how I've said big mad like 20 times and it's like exhausting? It's what it's like to watch your videos, darling. And you're calling people stupid and calling people idiots. And then you're making outrageous humor about cults and burying people and getting a hatchet and axe and just all this crap. And it's just like... Are you 12? Are you 15? Calm down. It's okay. It's okay, I promise. Self-deprecating humor is one thing. This is the last thing I'm going to say, and then I'm going to go, because I'm bored of this already. Not bored, but like, I'm not going to sit here and drill you into the ground. I'm not like that. Even though I like self-deprecating humor, and self-deprecating humor is a sign of self-esteem issues and low confidence and things like that. The thing that makes you and I different is I don't go around projecting my insecurities or my anger or my whatever else onto others. And when you're out here calling people racist, calling people stupid, calling people all these things, you might think something that someone does is stupid. I think a lot of things people do is stupid. But I'm not out here calling people dumb and stupid and berating them and saying that you know, they can't express their trauma in a certain way. And I'm not going to sit here and put screenshots in of like, and like break down everything you've done and all this sort of stuff. Like, I ain't about that. I ain't got time for that. I just want to give my opinion. Not that anyone, quite frankly, gives a shit, but maybe this is my therapy. But at least I'm not yelling at you or talking about how people are fully formed adults. And what do you mean fully formed adults? Like, why say that? Like, it's not like we all thought that, you know, Paracynical was a fully formed rabbit. Like, you know what, like, we know that they're humans. We know that. And we know that you're a fully formed human. Like, I don't understand, Shannon. And the more you pump out all of this content, the way that you're pumping it out, I can see you falling very quickly. That sucks, man. That sucks, because I don't want anyone to fall off. Like, I don't want anyone to fall off and lose their platform, or, you know, stop having subscribers and, you know, all those sorts of things. I don't want that for you. I just want you to rein it in a little. Calm down, think things through, marinate on it, you know, chill. You know, like when you make a tres leches cake, how you got to let it sit so the milk absorbs, you know, the tres leches, the 3 milks, you got to let it absorb. Let your thoughts absorb. Let your emotions simmer, and just give us what you want to say, because we do want to hear it. But don't do it in a way where you are nasty, you are horrible, you are patronizing, you are condescending, and halfway through your video, none of us know what you're talking about, because you've just yelled at everyone. You know, it's kind of like, again, the Karen of YouTube, the edgy Karen of YouTube, or road rage in social media form. It's okay. It's all right. Everything's all right. We're okay. We're fine. And if you want to be more like, you know, edgy and things like that, and self-deprecating humor and shit like that, keep it up. I love that shit. You know, when you said you were trash-eating raccoon? Same. I love twisties and nachos and being in bed and chilling. Like, I love that shit. And I connect with you on that. Like, I love that. But this ain't it. Like, how nasty and how vicious and how fucking aggressive you can be. This ain't it, babe. This ain't it. And when people want to question you on the way that you conduct yourself and how this is changing and how you are changing, you buckle down by removing yourself from Twitter and then talk about your mental health, which I appreciate, but that doesn't mean that you haven't done crappy things and you have reasons to be criticized. And please, this is the only time that I'm going to say this, please, let's just stop with Prisonmateluke. Let's stop. Because what she said about Peaches, what he said about Peaches, and her comments about taking her own life, or, you know, what she left on Twitter before leaving for a few days, what Luke said about that, regardless of how you feel about Peaches, you should have said something. You should have stood up with your big old platform, with your 420 subscribers, and said that wasn't right. Be a mental health advocate. Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy, because the way he the way he said that was terrible. No. It ain't it. So I'm going to go, because it's a beautiful day and I'm going to go and enjoy my beautiful day. And I want Shannon to have a beautiful day. And I want everyone to have a beautiful day. And I love everybody. I love everybody. And I want everyone to have a beautiful day. And I'm rambling again. Wonderful day. Have a wonderful day. Eat your vegetables. Read a book. Take a bath. Take your medication. Do not stop medication cold turkey. I don't know who needs to hear this. Do not stop medication cold turkey because it will not help you. And if you think that you need to change your medication to something different because it is not helping you, see your doctor. Okay? I love you all. Have a beautiful day.